Hello everyone, my name is Alicia. I am a massage therapist in Vancouver, and also I am kinesiologist in Vancouver, BC as well. I'm working at the Able Wellness Center as a clinic owner. A lot of people around me who's kind of interested about the RMT these days, they've been asking me about which school is going to be the best schools in Vancouver or in BC to become an RMT, like registered massage therapist. And I just summarize a little bit of the school, bit of the information in here. So hopefully you guys have more of the information, which school is going to be better and which school should I go, and kind of stuff. NG. First RMT colleges that I want to go, I'm going to talk about is a Vancouver College of Massage Therapy School. So Vancouver Career College is like, let's go VCMT. They also offer full-time and part-time RMT. So people who want to do part-time educations for a massage therapist, then this is going to be one of the options that you want to do. Because back in the day when I was in school, obviously I went to the RMT school right after the high school. Back in the day, it was 2013. That time, we only had two schools, I remember. It was the one is a West Coast College of the Massage Therapy School, which I went. And then there's the one in Vancouver College Massage Therapy School, which is the one I am talking about right now. But I personally prefer the colleges more close to my places, my houses and at home, so I can commute better. Because back in the day, I didn't have car, and I thought it's going to be better for me just going to the colleges that is more close to my places. That's how I choose my schools back in the day as well. But if you guys are thinking about like a part-time job, part-time school or colleges, then I think the VCMT is going to be the one of the options for that. I know some of the kinesiologist people who want to be a RMT, because kin is only covered from the ICBC and certain part of the physio section, like physical lead kin. It's not, they don't really have a lot of insurance coverages in BC, so a lot of kines, they wanted to become RMT after their post graduation. So I think it's gonna be a good option to doing part-time educations in the Vancouver colleges, and then do part-time work at the other clinic. Also, the VCMT is located in Vancouver, so I think the parking is a little bit confusing and parking is a little bit hectic. Traffic is really bad too. So if you guys are living nearby in Vancouver, I think you can commute by just transit or busing. But if you're gonna driving there, I think it's gonna be a little bit headache in there. Lingara colleges. So actually one of my best friends, she went to the Lingara colleges, but what I know is they also provide 2 years diploma programs, but they are public school, like public colleges. So if there is any international students who coming from abroad and then coming to Vancouver, if they want to study RMT, but they have to get the postgraduate working permit, then I will say just go to Lingara colleges. Because right now the law has been changed, like the immigration law has been changed. So like if you graduate the public colleges, then you can get the postgraduate working permit right after the graduation. But if you go to the private college, which is like VCMT and like WCCMT, those kind of like private colleges, then you probably won't be able to get the postgraduate working permit. So you're not going to be able to working as RMT right after you graduated. It's because your study permit is going to be expired, and then it's going to be harder for you to gain, bring a like working permit right after. So if you're international students, then try to think about the Lingara colleges. Lingara also have really good passing rate, which is 82% stages. That's what I heard from that. But then at the same time, Lingara, what I heard from my friends is, I don't know if it's right or not, what I heard from my friends is that you guys have to have 2 years of the colleges or the university of the background if you want to get into the Lingara. So it's same as a lingua, like same as international students. If they studied in abroad for 2 years, then they can get in here. But if they are just straight, no background of the colleges, no background of the university, then it's gonna be harder for them to get into the lingua school. West Coast College of the Massage Therapy School, which this school is my school. So whoever wanted to come to West Coast College of the Massage Therapy School, we are located in New Westminster. I am still teaching as the clinic supervisor. So I'm teaching term 5, the last term of the graduation people, like a graduation, like last term of the school, like the last term of the students. I'm actually still teaching at the campus places at the South Granville, Vancouver area. I mean, it's because I went to the West Coast College and Massage Therapy School. I highly recommend the West Coast Massage Therapy School as well. It's because we offers 20 months, like 20 months, 20. So it's not even 2 years. Used to be 3 years before. The courses was 3 years long before, but from I think from 2012, 2013, they changed to the 12. So education curriculum. So there are 5 terms. I think the other school have like 7 or 8 terms. I don't know exactly, but WCCMT, they have 5 terms, 20 months. We will, I think we do have a short break in between of the term, like I will say, like 3 weeks break in between of the term. It's really intense courses. You guys will probably have to go to school or outreach for a clinic on Sunday and Saturday as well. I remember on Sunday is term 2. So term 2, I used to teach term 2 during the COVID. So I remember term 2 and term 2 students were in the clinic every Sunday for a clinical portion. Cost is actually, we do have 40 years of the experience of the school. So we have longer time of the educations compared to other school. That means probably we have more materials, informations for board exam. So we do have higher percentages for passing rate, I guess. But at the same time, WCCMT is one of the hardest colleges to graduate at. When I was in school back in the day, when I started in 2013, I was September classes. So I graduated at 2015 April. So I didn't feel good passing. We started 50 people, 50 of the classmates in the beginning of the term. I remember only 12 people graduated in the same term of the same term. So that means it's really, really hard to passing the courses. So just be aware, if you really wanted to study hard and if you're ready to become an RMT, I highly recommend West Coast colleges. The reason why it's so hard in the school is because we have higher percentages of the passing rate and the board exam. So at the end, West Coast College of the Massage Therapy School has more successful people that are coming from the West Coast, I guess. Vancouver Career Colleges is another one that I can talk about. I think they do have 88 weeks of the full-time RMT program, so it's a longer. Obviously, they have more terms, and then it's 88 weeks is like, what month is 88 weeks? I mean, you guys can calculate it, but anyways, it's a little bit longer, and I think the term is a little different too. I think this is the one located in Vancouver, in Metrotown area. I heard this school has a lot of international students. I don't know why to focus in the school and the class. The size of the class is a little bit bigger than the other classes too, so I think it's gonna be a little bit intense for to focus in the school. But I don't know, because I didn't go to the Vancouver Career Colleges, so we never know until we actually get into the courses and program. I only can say that WCCMT, it's because I went that school. Alright, so yeah, I think the Vancouver Career College has the lowest the passing rate from the board exam. But if you really wanted to choose what school you really want to go, I think the location is going to be the best. The first thing that you also have to check, location, is it close to my places? If you're able to move to nearby to the school, I think that's going to be great options. But at the same time, if you really want to go into the field, why don't you just go into that school and then feel the vibe and then see how big is the classes and see what kind of the vibe do you want to be in there. Like, just go to the library, go to the like looking at the curriculums of the courses and how many terms they have, and then what kind of courses are they offering. One of the things that I can recommend for West Coast College Therapy is we do have a lot of outreach. So outreach means that we do a lot of outgoing the treatment. So I think we do have more opportunity, those kind of stuff in the West Coast College of the Therapy School, is because we do have longer experience of the duration of the school, like longest existed school or something. I don't know what to say. But anyway, so we do have more opportunity to go to different places to treat the different cases of the client. For example, I think I had a UBC track and field, so I actually had to go to UBC and treat the track and field students. And also I did BC Women's Hospital, so I've been working at pregnancy women's. Also, I went to the cancer places. I've been working on a kid who had a cancer, muscular dysplasia, a lot of like conditions that we can treat in the hospital atmosphere. Also, I went to the Lower Cities Manor, the one in the New Westminster, and then we've been treating a lot of older people that time. So yeah, like those kind of stuff. Like we do have a lot of opportunity to treat the different condition in different locations. So if you want to have more experiences from that, then I highly recommend West Coast College of Massage Therapy School. But as I told you guys before, I don't know about the other school. It's because I didn't go to the other school. But in my experiences and my opinions, that those are the experiences that I had in the school before. And I mean, obviously, like West Coast is the longest, the colleges as RMT. So all the RMT BCs or all the people who graduate from who working as an RMT these days are actually from West Coast of the Massage Therapy School. So you probably had more connection each other. So yeah, so I kind of work, so I explain about the four universities or four colleges about the RMT. So hopefully this video is really beneficial for you. And but the final decisions, although I explain about these little things, the final decision that you are going to do is on you. So you can just check it out and see which one you want to be. Good luck in your future, and thank you for watching my YouTube video. And if you guys have any questions and concern, just feel free to write down a comment and like my video. See you in other videos. Bye bye.